guys, thanks for tuning into Streaming Safari with us here at the Lion Habitat Ranch. My name is Alex, and first off, I'd like to just thank everybody who came out to see us anytime recently or anytime in the past. Anybody who's made any donations to us, and you can still do that with the little link below. We also have Amazon Smiles, and so anything that you can contribute to us would be absolutely amazing because we are a nonprofit and we take care of our wonderful animals with the help of you guys. So we really appreciate that. Today we're going to be talking about surface tension and surfactants, which are kind of big, scary words, but it's actually not super complicated. So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to make a smiley face in a bowl of water. I have here to do this just a small bowl of water. Sorry, my mic's cutting out, guys. A small bowl of water. I found some googly eyes that Denise had hiding in our gift shop. These googly eyes, though, have air inside of them. So just like other things that float, they're going to float because they have air. But these paper clips, do you think they're going to float? This one especially, it's really big and heavy. So what's going to help us make this smiley face on top of the water is surface tension. So surface tension has to do with two things. They're called cohesion and adhesion. Cohesion, just like being cohesive together with people, is what happens with water when you like balance it on your finger and it stays together. It likes other parts of water. So little molecules of water are attracted to other molecules of water. They're also attracted to the top of my finger so that when I have the drip, it's really hard for me to shake it off. So what happens at the surface of the water is all the little water molecules are going to interact together and keep the surface kind of tense. Keep the surface almost like it's a solid. So if you don't push, if you guys don't push down on the water too much, it'll float things on top of it, even if they're heavy. So the first thing we're going to do is put in our googly eyes, and our googly eyes are going to float again because they have air in them, and you can put them, set them wherever you want. Now you want to take your paper clips, and I have a big one and a small one because I'm going to use one as his mouth and one as his nose. You want to make sure they're really dry. Make sure they're nice and dry so that the water, any water on it doesn't interact with the water. And then you're going to place it carefully into the water. And if you don't break the surface tension, it'll float on top. And then you can place the little one in. And then as, I don't know why my mic is going in and out. As they float around, you'll get this little smiley face that's going to change shapes as your different things float around. So his eyes can separate, and he's got a little nose, and he's got a little mouth. Now, because I can break the surface tension, and these paper clips are heavier, when I push on them, they sink. And my smiley face goes away. Now, there are different things that we add to water, like soap. And soap is a little bit of a different creature. Soap helps us clean things. And part of that is because it's what's called a surfactant. And surfactants are things that change the surface tension of liquids. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to see what's going to happen if we put a little bit of soap inside of the water. We're going to see how it interacts with the water. So I want you to take some glitter, of course, because we love glitter here at Streaming Safari, and put as much glitter as you want in the water. I'm going to mix up some colors here so it's nice and pretty. All right. And so our glitter is floating on the surface, and it's all kind of distributed everywhere. Now we're going to get a little bit of magic that's going to happen when I put in this dish soap. So you're just going to take your dish soap and you're going to drop one drop in the very center. Wow. And it makes everything spread apart. And if I put it in a different section, if Denise can get really close in here. So now that it's separated the water here, it's only going to separate it a tiny bit. But it'll actually push away. Oh. I can't do it again because chemistry. Because the water is already mixed with the soap. But if I were to do it again in this bowl, just so we make sure we get a really cool look at this. We'll do this one more time. And magic. There we go. That was a good one. So what's happening with the soap in the water is that the soap has two different parts to it. It has a part that's called hydrophilic, which means that it really, really loves water. And then it has a part that's called hydrophobic, and we think of that as phobias, right? Things that don't like something, and hydro meaning water, so it's very afraid of water. And so when the thing that's afraid of water starts entering the water, it moves everything out to the side. It pushes the water away. So it's pushing away the water and pushing away the glitter.
And that Daniel said so cool. Thank you.
Thank you. So those are the experiments that I have for you today about surface tension. I hope you guys really enjoyed them. Again, sorry for the mic cutting in and out. And please, if you don't have anything to do on this holiday weekend, please come out and visit us. The weather is actually pretty okay. It's not super sunny today. It's a little bit warm, but our lions are still out hanging out with everybody. So if you'd like to come out and see them, we would love to see your smiling faces. Thanks so much, guys. See you next week.